Science can't explain what they caught in the sky. Science is powerful, but there's so much it can't explain. And when people see, hear, or believe something that is not explained, science finds itself trying to prove things don't exist, and that's truly impossible. There's no questioning the fact that the universe is weird. Just look outside and you'll see all manner of strange, unexplained feats of the mind itself. In this video, we take a look at some of the most outlandish objects in the skies that were captured on camera. Number 10. Black Smoke Ring. Is it a portal to hell? Or witchcraft? Or just a puff from a smoke machine? A black smoke ring that was caught on video floating over Bradford, West Yorkshire. Motorists saw the black smoke ring over the M62 and were puzzled of its origin. Most claimed it was caused by pyrotechnics from a nearby military reenactment event. Yorkshire Wartime Experience holds their annual event in the first weekend of July, which is one of the biggest events of its kind in the country. Various battle reenactments take place throughout the day, with pyrotechnics being used for special effects. The venue is on Hunsworth Lane, which is just yards away from the M62 motorway. However, this doesn't explain a similar phenomenon that happened in northern Kazakhstan, which certainly looks eerie, but it's far less mysterious than the internet buzz makes it out to be. The video posted of this O-shaped ring floating in the air for 15 minutes, and then it disappeared. Creating smoke vortexes generally requires a blast through a circular structure, perhaps from a factory smokestack, or a homemade trash can smoke ring launcher, or a hippy-dippy apparatus specifically designed for the job. The fact that this was happening in a small village such as Shortandi makes it look so mysterious. Scientists themselves have tried to pin the occurrence on various theories, but with no solid evidence to prove their claims. Number 9. Floating city on the sky. The atmosphere can play fascinating tricks on our brains. A superior mirage may even be behind the myth of the Flying Dutchman. Video of a mysterious cityscape in the clouds hovering over the Chinese city of Jiangxi went viral in 2015. This and explanations for this startling video range from a secret NASA project to an elaborate hoax to an actual atmospheric phenomenon. For those present and eagle-eyed enough to notice, there appeared to be a floating city in the sky, which, without an explanation, could at first appear to be a pretty solid proof of extraterrestrial life. Unsurprisingly, that was the conclusion made by many of those who saw it, with some conspiracy theories of course. However, it's a phenomenon known as Fata Morgana, which in layman's terms is a mirage, an optical illusion created when rays of light pass through the air of different temperatures, which is why these phenomena happen in extreme weather. This particular incident was reported by the Daily Mail to not be an example of Fata Morgana. Instead, the deputy director of Yueyang Meteorological Bureau, Li Dongyang, said that what was filmed in the sky were very much real buildings. But they looked like they were floating because of radiation fog. Better luck next time to all the UFOologists and conspiracy theorists. All I have to ask though, is how could this be possible in two different cities? Number 8. Anomaly on Arizona skies. After previous reports of Navy pilots encountering an unidentified flying object, is it possible that Valley residents were just having UFO fever? Multiple residents reported an amalgamation of lights hovering in the night sky. Matt Satala, an Arizona resident, narrated that the congregation of lights took several different forms. When I first saw the lights, they were V-shaped, Satala said. By the time I grabbed my camera and started shooting, it was more of a hook or candy cane shape. Satala's long exposure photograph showed the lights on an upward trajectory, which brought him to believe the lights were not something out of this world. They were moving super slow and kept going higher and higher, which led me to think they were balloons holding lights or lanterns with lights, he said. Others who snapped pictures of the nighttime event had no idea what to call it. The lights displayed erratic behavior and were hard to say exactly what they were. Skeptics have called the video fake, but there have been several witnesses to ignore. What makes these lights more mystical is the fact that the Federal Aviation Administration affirmed that they didn't receive any reports of unusual activity over valley skies on the said night. Whether alien craft, lanterns, or meteorites, unidentified lights will always add fuel to the conversation that we're not alone in the universe. Number 7. Mysterious spiral in the sky. Norwegian spiral anomaly. The Norwegian spiral anomaly of 2009 appeared in the night sky over Norway. Scientists had no explanation for the strange spiral lights that once appeared in Norway's sky and was witnessed by thousands as far away as Sweden. Just what created the big blue spiral in the sky over Norway in the early morning hours? Time-traveling Borgs? The spiral consisted of a blue beam of light with a grayish spiral emanating from one end of it. Some may have thought it was a prelude to a close encounter with aliens. Evidence quickly emerged that it was probably a result of Russian ballistic rocket testing. Most likely, it was something much more terrestrial and much more boring. Many reports say it was the failed launch of the said Russian rocket, but the Russian government never made a statement on the matter. Scientists have tried pinning it to other different causes, but blaming the Russians was more solid. What explains the blue beams? What theory do you like the best? Number 6. Strange noises in the clouds. Have you heard those weird, apocalyptic trumpet-like noises coming from the sky? People all over the world say they have. So, what are they? The short answer is no one really knows. This isn't the first time something like this has happened. The latest video of the mystery comes from Germany and was posted to YouTube last month. In it, the puzzled photographer sticks a camera out of the window as a woman asks in German, "What is that?" In the background, you can hear a metallic-type groaning sound come from the sky as if someone just put the key in the ignition of a large, invisible, close encounters of the third kind of vehicle and started it up. The video is all the eerier because a young boy is standing motionless in the street as the noise amplifies. Take a listen. What do you think that is? The sounds have been reported over the last several years from California to Texas to Australia and many parts in between. Number 5. A bloody sky. A mystery fireball that turned the sky blood red caused a panic that the world is about to end. The night sky above El Salvador was transformed into a bright red blanket with witnesses across Chalchuapa, fearing a big meteorite was about to strike their town. Staggering images of the phenomena went viral online and people were certain Judgment Day had come. To make matters worse, the terrifying sky, described as a giant red ball, was first witnessed by people leaving a service at the Horem Ebenezer Church in Chalchuapa. The effect lasted only a matter of seconds, but left the sky with a pinkish tint. Various suggestions have been offered for the phenomena. It may have been the result of an annual Lyrid meteor shower, or even a reflection of the flames as sugarcane farmers burnt stubble. Number 4. Strange light in the sky. Every now and then we come across videos of strange lights in the sky that catch our attention, and this is one of them. Strange-looking blue smoke was filmed over Miami Airport and got UFO hunters talking when photos of the bizarre sight emerged. But there's an explanation for the hovering light. The light in the sky was seen in September 2015. Many alarmed citizens took to Facebook as they spotted what they believed to be an unidentified flying object over the airport. Several posted video footage they took with their phone cameras, as many witnesses were convinced that the massive spherical light was indeed a UFO. However, there are those who say that it is nothing more than a failed rocket launch from Cape Canaveral. Still, there are many who doubt the rocket explanation and think the light in the sky was caused by an extraterrestrial object. What do you think? Number 3. Mysterious orange glow lights. A mysterious glowing orange orb that looked like an exploding star has been filmed in the Earth's atmosphere. Conspiracy theorists claim that it could be another planet which is about to smash into the Earth and potentially end life as we know it. The clip was originally uploaded to the Casos Misteriosos Facebook page where it received a huge number of views. The video quickly sparked a frenzy of theories, with some suggesting that the strange sun-like sighting could be the disastrous vision of Nibiru finally realized. Nibiru is an imagined future smashed between the Earth and a large unknown planet. Despite the crazy theories attached to it, there was nothing captured on radar. It is still not known what caused this strange phenomenon. And with that, it's now time for today's best pick. Today's video was sent to us by a subscriber. So if you come across a photo online and want to know more details about it, just send it over to us. We might even feature it in a future video. Number 2. Sky Ghost. The image appears to be a shadow-like figure with some spooky glowing eyes. The figure appears to be huge and one cannot depict if it was a man or a woman, but indeed, there's nothing human about it. The mystical figure is giving a dead stare right towards the person who captured this photo, as if saying, "I see you." Our search on the backstory of this photo bore no fruit and led to various articles about some of the weirdest things in the sky caught on camera. We weren't shocked at first, considering all the strange things we've seen on this list. However, this is definitely some photoshopped image generated to be used as clickbait. Number 1. Face cloud in the sky. An ominous display of clouds billowing over New Brunswick in the shape of a face sparked debate over whether it was just a spooky coincidence or a message from God. Amateur cameraman Dennis Farmer filmed the dark cloud formation from his backyard in the town of Grand Falls, Canada. He watches amazed in a YouTube clip as the giant face forms through the dark sky moved by heavy winds. A profile emerges, complete with a pointed nose, an eye, and what appears to be a smiling mouth. and all the shocked cameraman managed to say as the storm swirled above him was, "Face! It's a face! Holy frig!" But within seconds, the cloud shape-shifted. The 3-minute clip went viral as soon as it was uploaded onto YouTube. Many are entangled in a heated debate over whether the spooky clouds were just a coincidence or carried with them a more meaningful message. Those who took a more lighthearted view claim that Voldemort was back. Did you like the video? What do you think about these phenomena? Has science failed us? Let us know in the comment section down below.